Okay, let's take our seats. Let's all settle down, take our seats. Can you hear me in the back? I think we need a little more volume on the mic. Let's all take our seats now. Come on. Well, can you hear me now? Can the press hear me back there? Okay. Uh, First off, I want to congratulate you people for the fine effort you did with the sandbags. Can we hold it down in back, please? Can we hold it down? Hey, can we hold it down in back? We don't want to have to go out and sandbag right now. I want to thank everyone for getting behind the program, and I also want to try to apologize a little bit. I'm sorry to the people of Fargo that the people in Moorhead built their dike a foot higher than ours. And I assure you it will not happen again. Those bastards over there setting their goddamn dike to 42 feet after we'd already agreed that 41 was as high as we needed to go. I've been watching the crest for years, and this is not going to happen again, I assure you. Nobody even knows who the mayor is over there in Moorhead anyway. You know, they were counting on a flood to wash Fargo off the map, and then they were gonna charge us high prices for bread and chicken, eggs and stuff like that. But it won't happen again. Well, like I said, hey, hold it down now, hold it down. The sandbag program worked. I want you all to give yourself a hand of applause. And I realize it was my leadership that caused everything to work out fine. Now, this will be the last press conference we do for a couple of days. Maybe it'll rain or something, and I can have another press conference. I want to thank also the Red Cross for those sandwiches and the people that are spreading the rumors that I'm heavily invested in sandbag companies. That is totally false. Now, we've got a problem here in our town with this diversion. It seems that everybody in Minnesota wants it to be in North Dakota, and everybody in North Dakota wants it to be in Minnesota. Well, I've come up with a plan, and it involves sandbags. We're going to put the diversion right between the two cities. So we're going to, and I've got a plan also so that it can hold more water. We're going to build an upper level and a lower level of the diversion. So Fargo's only going to build our half. Moorhead's going to have to build theirs if they know what they're doing. Now, we've got a problem here in this community, and I think I've solved the problem. I was driving over there by the landfill, and I noticed that the landfill is pretty high. And so I think we're going to start using the dikes of the Red River, or at least on our side, as a landfill. We can build that up, and that'll give us protection in the future. Now, also, it will help get some of our garbage to Canada. So, I've been involved in city government now for quite a while, and my advisors are talking me into looking further, and so I've developed an exploratory committee, and I'm going to take on the Devil's Lake situation next. I've asked the state to give me super authority to do anything I want, at any time I want, as long as I can get a TV camera, that I will be able to do this. So here's what we're going to do, people of North Dakota, to solve the Devil's Lake problem. As you know, it is stealing some of the publicity from our annual flood. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make Devil's Lake deeper. That way it won't get any wider. If we dig up an extra 10 or 15 feet out of the bottom of Devil's Lake, we can put all the extra water in there. Now, the State Tourism Board kind of resents here on the East Coast sending everyone over to the Badlands just so they can see something other than flat prairie. So what we're going to do with this mud from the bottom of Devil's Lake that we dig up is that's right, we're going to put it in sandbags. And we're going to build some hills and mountains and stuff here in the Red River Valley. so we don't have to drive to Medora just to look at something that's not flat. Thank you. I'm going to count on your support. And I want to go on record. I'm not doing this just because the people of Minnewacan are a bunch of pussies and are complaining about their town getting washed away. I'm doing this for the greater good of all North Dakota. Now we've got one other problem as we continue to work our way north. Those poor polar bears are running out of ice on the ice caps. So next winter and for every winter thereafter, we're going to put snow in sandbags and ship them up to the North Pole for those polar bears. I think this plan will work if we all get behind it. And now, finally, Paloma advised me that there's some sort of conflict going on over in Jewland. And so I've done a little research on it, and I've found out how to solve this problem. First off, they've got a lot of sand over there. Now, everyone knows, my engineers have told me that on a flat acre of land, you can only build an acre worth of houses. But if you stack the sandbags up at a 45-degree angle, you can turn 1 acre into 2 acres. So you'll have a Jew side on one side and a Palestinian side on the other. And that will solve the problem of the Palestinian Jewland homeland. As I've always told people, if just those people over there would act a little more Christian, we wouldn't have these problems. Thank you.
Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, David Gooch. See, the funny part about that is